According to the cloud. I should get a cookie because I remembered to record. That is all. That is the presentation. I'm just kidding. Okay, guys, we're going to get started in 60 seconds. Do me a favor, chocolate chip for me. Thank you. Do me a favor. If you have people that are supposed to be on this or said they were going to be on this, just shoot them a little follow-up message right now. Let them know we are about to begin. I am super stoked to be here live, like with you guys. I haven't been live on this in a hot minute, so I'm just so excited to be back. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Wow, I'm so excited. So before we get started, a couple of things, okay? One, I'm going to try to keep it 100 real with you throughout this whole presentation. I don't have slides. Let me explain why I don't have slides. I wanted to just have a conversation this evening, if that's okay. I just want to have a conversation because I feel like there's so many things that we could discuss and talk about this evening. But I really want to hit on the most important thing for me in my life and share a little bit about my story of why frequency, if that's okay. So if I have your permission, just drop the number 1 in the chat if it's okay that I don't have a slide deck. There's a couple of reasons I don't have a slide deck. One, it's easier to have a conversation with you when I don't have to like read slides. That's number 1. Number 2, I am a busy mom. Literally right now upstairs, my 5-year-old saying her tummy hurts. So right before I press start on this webinar, I was upstairs getting her a rag to make sure we could put it on her mouth because that makes her feel better when her tummy hurts. And I told her, I'll be right back. Mommy's going to go talk to amazing people about why she said yes to her favorite F word, frequency. And then I'm going to be back right back so I can cuddle with you. So just know tonight that I'm coming to you as a mom. I'm coming to you as a woman. I'm coming to you as a busy human. And I want to just respect your time this evening. And I don't want to hit you with like things that maybe don't matter to you. You know, I think we just need to have a conversation this evening. So if we're good, I would love to just kind of dive in a little bit and ask you a quick question. Okay. When is the last time someone asked you, how are you? And actually listened? When was the last time someone asked you how you are and actually listened? Here's why I'm asking. Kim said, today. I love it. Some of you are saying, I don't remember. Yeah. The reason I'm asking this is because more than 70% of women say they are burnt out and they feel overlooked. That's the world we're living in. But this space, this room, this crew that you're on with right now, we're doing things differently. How many of you, this is the first time you're ever learning about frequency? Drop new in the chat. This is the first time you're learning about frequency. Somebody invited you. Maybe you saw a post. Maybe somebody invited you on. Maybe you saw something about the fountain of youth aging backwards. And you're like, hello, yes, drop new in the chat. Maybe you're coming back. Maybe you're like, I needed to see one more before I made a decision on whether this was the place I wanted to be. This was the place I wanted to hang out with. If you're like, I'm back and I'm digging it a little bit more, drop back in the comment section because we're excited to have you. This is the beginning of something really special. Before we talk business, before we talk products, like I just want to talk about you for a second. Because if you're anything like women I've worked with, moms, the caregivers, the hustlers that always show up, for everyone else, there's a really good chance you've been overlooked, unseen, maybe even underestimated. Have you felt that way before? Drop a 2 in the chat. And because you're here, and you're here because something in you's whispering, there's more for me. How many of you have that little whisper? maybe when you're at work, maybe when you're just being a mom or a wife. And there's that little whisper that says, there's more for me. So first I want to say this, you belong here. You're not too late. You're not too tired. You are not broken, and you don't have to do this alone. Okay? Here's a stat for you. 1 in 3 women feel they have no one to lean on when life gets hard. More than 70% of women report feeling burned out, and nearly 80% of women say they've put their own wellness on the back burner for years. How many of you know a woman like that? How many? Just say me in the chat. You know a woman like that. I want you to think about this for a second. What happens when you step into a room, even this is considered a room, a Zoom room, and you're no longer the one doing everything for everyone else, but instead you're the one being poured into? What happens when you find a community of women who see your potential and it reflects back to you? That's what Frequense is. Yes, it's a business. Yes, it's products that help you feel good now. But at its core, it's a home. It's a movement. It's a mirror that reflects back the version of you that's been waiting to rise. So if you're wondering if you can do this, can I do this? Will this work for me? Right? What makes this company different? I want to show you that tonight. Because here at Frequence, we're not just selling mushrooms, mushroom lemonade, or the Fountain of Youth anti-aging capsules. We're elevating minds, bodies, bank accounts, and we're doing it together. I have the chills. Ooh, somebody's on here right now and they just made a really big decision. I can feel you. I literally can feel you. That's the energy we have here. I can feel you making that decision in your mind right now. We've helped over 40,000 people across the world start feeling good again. And the secret, this isn't just the products, it's the belief that transfers, that happens inside the community. Here's what I know. When a woman is supported, when she's believed in and reminded who she is, she becomes unstoppable. And so let's be that reminder for that woman or that person that invited you tonight. Can you do me a favor? Can you just send a quick text or a DM to the person that invited you and just say thank you? That's how you can support that woman or that person that invited you. Because when you're shooting them a thank you, it's love. It's a little bit of love, right? And that little bit of love becomes good energy. And that good energy is going to multiply. And that's exactly what we do here at Frequence. We multiply good energies. Okay? That's what we do. So that's my intro for all of you. If you're brand new and you're just hearing this for the first time, this is who we are. We can't help it. It's who we are. Okay? So this is the first time you're seeing my faccia, which means face in Italian. Hi, I'm Marina Simone. I am a brand new author of the book Messy to Millions. So I'd had to just do that because it builds credibility, and I'm told that I'm supposed to build credibility in the beginning, but it's really weird to think that I have words on paper. I'm one of the many faces of this incredible community here at Frequence. I'm a busy mom. I have a 14, almost 15-year-old. I have a 5-year-old who actually is turning 6 tomorrow. Yes, there's almost a 10-year gap. God definitely has jokes. That's for sure. But I want to take you back a moment to when I first got introduced to Frequence. This was in January of 2024. It was like, literally, I remember when I took my very first sip of Rise and Source. I remember sending our CEO, Barb Hickok, I remember sending her a text and saying, bottoms up. And I was with my bestie, Bryn Lang, and I was like, this ain't gonna work. I remember in my head, I'm like, this is not gonna work for me. Like, I have tried everything. Nothing works for me ever. Brain fog is never going anywhere. My brain, I have a million tabs open in my head. Like, nobody's gonna be able to slow it down. I was the one that was up till 1 in the morning. I'd be up at 6 a.m. running on 5 hours of sleep, thinking that's the way it was supposed to be. Okay. And I remember, like, literally, after the first 5 days of rising and vibing, it was like a light switch went off that I didn't even know was off. Like the mental fog, emotionally tired. But the biggest thing that I remember is that disconnected feeling of the version of myself that I loved the most before kids. Oh, I'm getting emotional. That was the piece that I missed. And after just 5 days of rising and vibing, like that light switch went back on for me. And I want you to know that I'm coming from a place today of not as a top earner. I'm not coming from like oh, like this is who I am. I'm coming to you as a friend, like as if we're just sipping and slaying together over your favorite drink, which mine happens to be the mushroom lemonade. Okay. I just want to talk and be real with you tonight because if you feel stuck in that Netflix and chill mode with zero energy, no excitement, I see you. I was you. 80% of adults are stressed out in their minds, and that stress affects everything: our sleep, our weight, our energy, our motivation, our confidence, our ability to make decisions. So I want you to understand that that means that your frequency, your tune is off. So everything in life feels hard. Drop hard in the chat if you're like, oh my gosh, I can relate to that. Hard, right? So that's why I'm here. I'm not here to just share a product. I'm here to share the mission. Our motto here at Frequense is mission over commission. So I'm going to ask you for permission tonight. Can I talk about money with you this evening? Can I talk about the mission with you? Drop permission in the chat if you're like, yes, because I want you to know the truth. The truth is I left $4 million a year to start over again because I was done. I was done with the commission first companies that lacked heart. I wanted something different. I wanted something real. I wanted something that could change lives. So let's talk about what that something is. Let's start with the rise. That thing that turned that light switch off, we call it rising and vibing, the rise in the source. It's not just a mushroom drink. It's a blend of 7 organic mushrooms. Lion's mane for brain power, reishi for, it's the mushroom of immortality, chaga, antioxidant powerhouse, cordyceps, energy and endurance, turkey tail for gut health support, which is really important for mental health. I want you guys to know I am somebody who is a big advocate for mental health. I don't have time to go into that story, but just know that mental health is a big thing in our family. I am type 2 bipolar. And so always finding things to keep me on my toes and help with brain health, like I am all for it. Okay. And your gut is a big part. You got to get your gut in check, right? Get your gut in check. Maitake helps with balanced blood sugar, shiitake for immune support, and another word I don't think I'm allowed to say, but I'm just gonna pretend. So what makes our mushrooms different than all those other coffees, mushroom coffees, or companies that say they have all these mushrooms in them. Ours are frequency charged, okay? Ours are frequency charged with 11 harmonic frequencies. And you might not know what that means. Here's what you need to know. Our bodies are made of energy. Would you agree with me? Yes. Like I felt the energy through the Zoom. I felt like literally I had goosebumps up and down because somebody needed to hear what I said in the beginning. Somebody needed to hear it. Our energy is transferable. So if our bodies are made of energy, and if your energy is off, your frequency is off, you can feel it everywhere in your body. And so that's why our products, every single one of our products, are tuned to bring your body back into harmony so you can absorb more of our products and so your body can regenerate. Our frequency expert says our frequency charge nutrition is a new frontier in wellness. Maybe some of you have seen the frequency like mats, like the mats that people lay on, or you can see like some of the big names like Gary Brecka talks about frequency and energy. It's a new way of healing. Think about your body as like a piano. You want to tune it for optimal energy, immunity, and well-being. And that's what we've put on every single one of our products. Now let's talk about this sexy thing right here, okay? Reverse. I always think about Cher. If you could turn back time, wouldn't we all do it if we could? What if I told you that we could? This is our brand new Fountain of Youth product. I want you to think of the celebrities, NAD, right? If you've heard NAD, NAD, okay, it literally is reversing aging. They're literally getting injections and IVs of it, okay? It's very, very expensive. So what we found, I say we, like I came up with it. I did not. Our formulator found a way to make that NAD idea 10x better, more bioavailable with ingredients that your favorite celebrities don't have access to, Frequense has access to. It literally supports DNA repair and it slows the aging process. That's why we're like, it's turn back time with Cher, my big hair. I literally came on stage when we released this and I came out with a microphone. I did not sing it because I cannot sing, okay? What does it do? It reduces oxidative stress. If you don't know what oxidative stress is, just go to Google, what is oxidative stress? And it's gonna be like all these things, okay? We're gonna repair damaged cells. It lengthens these things called telomeres. I don't know a lot of science. Here's what I know. It's like, you know, on the shoelace, there's a cap at the end of the shoelace. And the second that cap goes off, all of a sudden that shoelace is going to start splitting into pieces. That's what happens to our cells. That's what happens to our cells. What if that cap didn't go away? What if it lengthened? That means your cells are not going to end up like the shoelaces. Did that give you a little bit of a picture? And it's capsule form, so you don't have to worry about painful, expensive NAD injections. You'll literally sleep better. You guys gotta just ask for some before and afters of what it's been doing for people's faces. NAD is the jam. And so when you can take the 5 activators that are inside of what we have inside of Reverse, if you hear nothing else, I want you to hear this tonight, okay? The 5 activators that are science-backed that are inside of this one capsule is backed by studies. Frequency charge for deeper absorption, NMNH. This is the DNA reviver, okay? This is the gold standard for longevity support and cellular repair, okay? Most NAD products that are on the market, like on TikTok that you see and all over, they're going to boost NAD levels. But NMNH actually helps your body build it naturally at a higher rate. So I want you to think of it as like a raw material your cells are begging for when they're aging, inflamed, or exhausted. It's like turning your body's repair mode on, okay? So that's just one activator inside of this. The second is AC-11. This is the DNA damage eraser. DNA damage eraser. So this is like your cellular cleanup crew. It's patented. It's patented AC-11, so no one else has it. We do. It's patented. No one else has it. We have it inside of our Turn Back Time product, okay? Repair DNA, reduce the I word, support healthy immune response, and it is exclusive to us in this form. Can't get it anywhere else, okay? Diacylflavin. This is that antioxidant powerhouse. So this ingredient, we are the first to bring into a product in the United States. Sourced, ready for this? From Japan. Okay? Fights oxidative stress. Basically what it's going to do is the rust that's in your body that makes you age faster, it's going to knock the rust off. You know what I mean? So what has the science shown? The science has shown that it supports your body to detox, repair, rebalance at a cellular level. Your fatigue, the puffiness, ciao, bye, okay? Fourth, ergothioneine. See, you don't have to know how to pronounce any of these things. You just need to turn back time. That's all you have to do to share this. Just be like, you remember Cher? She said, turn back time. We can do that with this product. It's science-backed, proven. Hello, right? But the ergothioneine is found in mushrooms. It's the cellular guardian. It's an amino acid, okay? It's going to protect your mitochondria. That's the gut. Remember I told you, mental health, gut. Big deal. It's going to help you fight off the oxidative stress, and it's going to keep your skin and organs functioning younger. I'm in. And your brain. I need that. I need that as well. Okay? And then we have the cellular detoxer. So what does this do? Like the zombie cells, the ones that don't function and they just hang around and take up space in our body that are causing more damage. Think of it as like a Marie Kondo makeover in your body. That's what I will. Do y'all know who Marie Kondo is? It's like giving your cells a Marie Kondo makeover. Okay? Youthful skin, mental clarity, longer health span. All of that is in this. Frequency charge for deeper absorption. And it stacks beautifully when you're rising and vibing. These three products probably replace at least 40 supplements you are currently taking or were taking or that are hiding in your medicine cabinet that smells like a supplement closet that you don't even take. These three right here will replace it. So you want to look better, feel better, you want to move younger without IVs or $3,000 injections, we got your back. It's a big freaking deal because they're science-backed, but no one else has it. No one else is doing what we're doing. No one else is seeing the results that we're seeing, okay? So let me talk to you quick about the opportunity behind it. We legit are exploding in the market of the frequency charge. Like when I tell you that we have health professionals that are jumping on board because they have been preaching this for the last, I don't know, 5 years and been silenced, and everybody thought they were woo-woo and crazy. And we have people feeling good fast on our products. Everybody is freaking out with an FREQ. Get what I did there? My favorite F word right there. Frequency, okay? We have automated business. I want you to put your business hat on now really quick, okay? Even if you're a mom, busy mom, you've never done this before, you've never sold anything in your life, I want you to understand something. When your bestie sees your skin and says, why does your skin look so good? And you're like, oh. And then your husband's like, why do you have so much energy? And then your kids are like, how are you keeping up? And then you're like, it's 3 o'clock and I don't want to take a nap. And people are asking you about it. What if you had a way that was automated and simplified so you don't have to be a sales expert? What if this is something you could share around your life? Would that be something that would be helpful? What if you had things that were done for you? Funnels, automation, social media coaching, real-time training. So you're not joining a business, you're joining a movement of people that really care about your success. And everything was streamlined. You didn't have to know everything I just said. You just had to invite somebody to come take a look. Your friend that thinks your skin looks good, you invite them to one of these because we do this every night at 9 p.m. Eastern. What if you didn't have to know all the ingredients? You just had to say, listen, Cher said we could turn back time and I found a way and this chick is going to explain it for you. What if you had exactly what to say and how to say it and how to show up on social media so you could make an extra $250, $300, $500 a month because you fell in love with a product that gave you results and then you ended up not only getting your product for free, but being in profit every single month because you helped some other moms feel good now. Would that be something that interests you? Because here's what I'm going to tell you right now. If something has been whispering to you, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for. I'm tired of all the commission-based things that are out there. You're not just here to clock in and clock out. You're not just here to survive. You're here to feel alive. This is it for you right now. This is that thing you've been waiting for. And I'm saying this from a place of as a friend, not as a top earner, not as somebody who helped launch the company, not as somebody that has helped the 40,000 people that are rising and vibing around the world. We are expanding. We are expanding. We're expanding. We're in Mexico. We're in the United States. We are in Canada. We are in New Zealand. We are in Australia. We're in Puerto Rico. We are in Sweden. We are in the UK. We are in, I'm forgetting something. We have 3 new countries that are going to be opening within the next couple of weeks. We are global. I sit here, right here, telling you that right now is the best time to be in the forefront of this movement. We are pioneering a feel good now movement. People are losing weight just because they feel good, not because they're starving themselves. People are watching their face slim and seeing their cheekbones again. People are feeling happy again. And we're organically growing because people cannot stop talking about how good they feel. We don't sell a gimmick. We literally exchange energy with people and make money while we do it. And so my question for you right now is, what has been missing from your life? Because we want to help you fill it. We want to help you activate in you, not just how to age backwards. How can you feel alive again? And for those of you that are like, what else do you have? We have some really cool things that are coming out. I don't know about you, but we've got some bad energy with Wi-Fi and with our phones and with our iPads and just everything. And if there was a way for you to harmonize those frequencies that are coming from everywhere, know that we are on a mission to make sure our children, our families, and our friends have ways of protecting themselves and shielding themselves and creating an armor. Of all of the negative energy and negative that is out there. And I gotta tell you, I am the least woo-woo person on the world. And I have been in some very stressful situations the last 14 months. And I don't know how I have got through a lot of it. And then I think about rising and vibing. We rise, vibe, and we reverse. In this community that has helped me to continue to become the best version of myself every single day. Knowing that even if I show up and I don't feel good, this community is going to help me activate the best version of me. And so I want to invite you right now. I want to invite you right now to become a part of this movement with us. Help us help more people feel good now. That is literally what we're doing. You want more about the compensation plan? Get with the person that invited you. We make a lot of money here. We make a lot of money helping people feel good now. We get paid on the real dollar. There is no loopholes when it comes to our compensation plan. I know because I was a part of creating it with them. And I am so grateful that we have CEOs, a family-owned company that truly cares about us as humans. I was just texting with our COO, Callie Pitcock. She is 28 years old. Sorry, I had to say you're 28 because it's big deal, Callie, okay? 28 years old. And she is one of the most poised, postured, professional 28-year-old women who is a COO of our company. I am so honored to be partnered with her. She has literally taken this company to where we are, 40,000, and I know we are going to 10x that by this time next year. We have an event that's coming up in August in Dallas. We are gonna, like, I want to invite you to come to that, be a part of our movement, come and see what it's like. Because I guarantee once you're on these products, you'll never go without them. Come be a part of this with us. We have a big mission, and we want all of you to know that you matter here and that we will activate the best versions of you. I've kept you here for 31 minutes. Thank you for being here. If you want to know what it means to sign up as an affiliate, get with the person that invited you. We have different packs, some that are, $519 all the way down to just becoming an affiliate at 50 bucks. Find out. This is what I suggest. Right now, the affiliate fee is waived. You can rise, vibe, and reverse with us. And that pack, I believe, has the affiliate fee waived. If you're like, I want to do this business, I'm all in, I want to make big money in this, I want you to ask about the platinum pack. If you're like, you know what, I have 2 people in the house and we need to be rise, vibing, and reversing, look at the platinum pack. Most bang for your buck. If you're like, I want to help people with 5-day experiences, which I didn't even tap into because I didn't have enough time tonight and I wanted to keep this short and sweet, look at the platinum pack. There's a gold pack. But if you do anything, rise, vibe, and reverse with us. Because I promise, in 30 days, you're going to look back at your pictures. You're going to look back at your face. You're going to look back at your heart. You're going to look back at your text. You're going to look back at the way that you just show up in life. And you're going to be so happy that someone invited you to this Zoom or this replay. In the next 30 days, you're going to be so grateful. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time on this Thursday evening. And I will see you guys hopefully inside of our Facebook community and inside of our Feel Good Now community. We love you. Have an amazing, amazing day. Mwah. Bye.